Greetings, fellow developers. It's Steve here. Welcome to this exciting journey into the world of AI-powered code review. Just like the universe is constantly expanding, so too is the field of software development. And in this ever-evolving landscape, we've witnessed the rise of a powerful force, artificial intelligence. AI is no longer a futuristic fantasy. It's here, it's now, and it's transforming the way we write, test, and yes, even review our code. Now, before you start picturing robots taking over your coding jobs, let me assure you, this isn't a Terminator scenario. We're talking about AI as a helpful ally, a tireless assistant that can shoulder some of the burdens of code review, freeing us humans to focus on the more creative and complex aspects of software development. In this video, we'll be your guide to understanding and implementing these AI-powered code review tools. We'll delve into their capabilities, explore their benefits and limitations, and show you how to seamlessly integrate them into your workflow. Before we dive into the world of AI, let's take a moment to appreciate the critical role of code review in the software development lifecycle. For those unfamiliar, code review is the process of having other developers examine your code for potential errors, bugs, and areas for improvement. It's like having a second pair of eyes, or several, to catch those pesky typos and logical flaws that inevitably creep into our code. Think of it as peer review for software. Just like a scientific paper needs to be scrutinized by other scientists before publication, our code needs to be vetted by fellow developers to ensure it's robust, maintainable, and meets the required standards. Now, you might be wondering, why do we need AI for code review when we have perfectly capable human developers? Well, as much as we like to think we're coding ninjas, even the most experienced developers can miss things. Human error is a fact of life, especially when you're staring at lines of code for hours on end. Fatigue, distractions, and even our own biases can affect our ability to thoroughly review code. This is where AI comes in. AI-powered code review tools can analyze code with speed and accuracy that surpasses human capabilities, flagging potential issues, suggesting improvements, and even predicting potential bugs before they become major headaches. Enhancing code quality with AI. But AI isn't here to replace human code reviewers. It's here to augment our abilities and make us even better at what we do. By automating many of the tedious and time-consuming aspects of code review, AI frees us up to focus on the more high-level aspects, such as code design, architecture, and maintainability. Think of it as having an AI assistant that can handle the grunt work, leaving you free to focus on the strategic and creative aspects of coding. It's like having a superpower that allows you to write cleaner, more efficient, and less error-prone code. The efficiency boost. Let's talk about efficiency, folks. In the fast-paced world of software development, time is of the essence. We need to deliver high-quality software at lightning speed, and that's where AI-powered code review tools really shine. Traditional code reviews, while essential, can sometimes feel like a bottleneck in the development process. They require multiple developers to invest significant time and effort, especially for large and complex code bases. AI tools can significantly reduce this time investment by automating many of the repetitive tasks involved in code review. They can quickly scan through thousands of lines of code, identify potential issues, and even suggest fixes in a fraction of the time it would take a human reviewer. This means faster turnaround times for code reviews, allowing developers to iterate more quickly and ship new features and updates at an accelerated pace. And who doesn't love a faster development cycle? Accuracy is key. Now, speed is great, but not at the expense of accuracy. Fortunately, AI-powered code review tools excel in this area as well. They are powered by sophisticated algorithms and machine learning models that have been trained on massive data sets of code, enabling them to detect even the most subtle errors and vulnerabilities that might escape the human eye. Think of these AI tools as having an encyclopedic knowledge of coding, best practices, security vulnerabilities, and potential performance bottlenecks. They can identify issues related to code style, security flaws, potential bugs, and even suggest improvements to code readability and maintainability. This level of accuracy is simply not humanly possible, especially when dealing with large code bases. By catching errors early in the development process, AI-powered code review tools can save developers countless hours of debugging and rework down the line. Human error, we've all been there. Let's face it, we're all human, and we all make mistakes. Coding is a complex endeavor, and even the most experienced developers can have moments of oversight, especially when working under pressure or dealing with tight deadlines. Fatigue, distractions, and even our own biases can cloud our judgment and lead to errors in our code. We might miss a critical bug, overlook a security vulnerability, or introduce inconsistencies in code style. AI-powered code review tools, on the other hand, are immune to such human frailties. They don't get tired, they don't get distracted, and they don't have any preconceived notions about our code. This objectivity allows them to provide unbiased and consistent code reviews, ensuring that code quality remains high, regardless of who wrote the code or under what circumstances. The AI reality check. Okay, so we've established that AI-powered code review tools are pretty awesome. They can boost efficiency, enhance accuracy, and reduce human error. But before you rush out and replace your entire QA team with robots, let's take a step back and acknowledge the limitations of AI. AI, as advanced as it is not a magic bullet. It's not a sentient being that can understand the nuances of human language and intent, at least not yet. AI tools are only as good as the data they are trained on, and they can sometimes struggle with complex code bases or unconventional coding styles. It's important to remember that AI tools are meant to augment human capabilities, not replace them entirely. We still need skilled developers to write the code, interpret the results of AI-powered code reviews, and make informed decisions about how to best address any issues that are flagged. Context is king. One of the key limitations of current AI-powered code review tools is their ability to understand context. This limitation can significantly impact the quality and reliability of the code review process. While they can identify potential errors and vulnerabilities based on patterns and rules, they often lack the deeper understanding of the code's purpose, design, and intended functionality. This gap can lead to misinterpretations and incorrect suggestions. For example, an AI tool might flag a piece of code as inefficient or redundant without realizing that it's intentionally written that way to optimize for a specific use case or performance requirement. This can cause unnecessary changes and confusion. Similarly, it might suggest a code change that improves readability but inadvertently introduces a subtle bug or breaks compatibility with other parts of the system. These unintended consequences can be costly and time-consuming to fix. Human reviewers, on the other hand, bring a wealth of experience, domain knowledge, and contextual awareness to the code review process. They can discern the nuances and complexities that AI might miss. They can understand the why behind the code, not just the what, and make judgment calls based on a holistic understanding of the project's goals and constraints. This human touch ensures that the code aligns with the broader objectives and maintains its integrity. Despite the impressive capabilities of AI, certain aspects of code review still require the irreplaceable human touch. These include subjective assessments. Evaluating code readability, maintainability, and overall design elegance often involves subjective judgment calls that are difficult to codify into rules for an AI to follow. Mentorship and knowledge sharing. Code reviews are not just about finding bugs. They're also an opportunity for junior developers to learn from more experienced colleagues, share knowledge, and improve their coding skills. AI tools, as it stands, cannot replicate the invaluable mentorship and guidance that human reviewers can provide. Ethical considerations. As AI becomes more integrated into software development, It's crucial to have human oversight to ensure that AI-powered code review tools are used ethically and responsibly, avoiding biases and promoting fairness and inclusivity in the code we create. All right, Space Cadets, are you ready to embark on this AI-powered code review adventure? Buckle up, because we're about to dive into the cosmos of code review tools. The first step is choosing the right tool for your needs. It's like picking a trusty spaceship for a cosmic voyage. You need one that's reliable, efficient, and equipped for the specific challenges of your mission. Just as you wouldn't take a flimsy craft into deep space, you shouldn't settle for a subpar tool for your code reviews. There's a growing constellation of AI code review tools available, each with its strengths and areas of expertise. Navigating this galaxy of options can be daunting, but it's essential to find the right fit. Some popular options include DeepCode, CodeClimate, SonarQube, and Codacy. Each of these tools brings something unique to the table, offering various features and capabilities. These tools vary in their features, pricing, and supported programming language, so it's important to do your research and choose one that aligns with your specific requirements. Look at the comparative charts, read reviews, and maybe even reach out to other developers for their insights. Consider factors like the size and complexity of your code base, the programming languages you use, your budget, and the level of integration you need with your existing development workflow. The right tool should seamlessly fit into your process and enhance your productivity. Don't be afraid to try out a few different tools and see which one feels most intuitive and provides the most value for your team. Remember, the goal is to find a companion that makes your code review process smoother and more efficient. So take your time and choose wisely. Once you've chosen your AI code review companion, the next step is to integrate it into your existing development workflow. The goal is to make the transition as seamless as possible, so the AI tool feels like a natural extension of your team rather than a disruptive force. Most AI code review tools offer integrations with popular code repositories like GitHub, GitLab, and Bitbucket. This allows the AI tool to automatically analyze code changes whenever a pull request is created or updated, providing real-time feedback and suggestions directly within your development environment. You can also customize the AI tool settings to match your team's coding style, preferences, and risk tolerance. For example, you can adjust the severity levels for different types of issues, configure custom rules, and even train the AI on your own code base to improve its accuracy and relevance over time. Just like you wouldn't launch a spacecraft without a thorough pre-flight check, it's essential to properly onboard your team and give them time to get acquainted with the new AI code review tool. Start with a pilot project or a smaller code base to allow developers to get a feel for the tool's capabilities and limitations. Provide clear documentation, training materials, and support channels to address any questions or concerns that arise during the onboarding process. Encourage developers to experiment with the tool, provide feedback, and share their experiences with the rest of the team. Remember, the goal is to create a collaborative environment where developers feel empowered to embrace the AI tool as a valuable ally in their quest for code quality. By fostering open communication and providing adequate support, you can ensure a smooth and successful integration of AI into your code review process. And there you have it, fellow developers. Our cosmic journey into the world of AI-powered code review has come to an end. But this is just the beginning of a new era in software development. We've explored the how, the why, and the what-ifs of this transformative technology. From understanding its core principles to envisioning its future impact, remember, just like exploring the vast expanse of space, the journey into AI-powered code review is filled with endless possibilities. Embracing new tools and technologies in software development can be daunting, but as we've seen, the rewards are immense. The benefits of AI-powered code review are simply too significant to ignore. By automating tedious tasks, enhancing accuracy, and providing valuable insights, these tools empower us to write cleaner, more efficient, and less error-prone code. They streamline our workflow and elevate our coding standards. They free us from the mundane, repetitive tasks, allowing us to focus on the more creative and challenging aspects of software development. This shift not only boosts productivity, but also fosters innovation. I encourage you to boldly go where no developer has gone before. Explore the world of AI-powered code review. Embrace these tools, experiment with them, and discover how they can help you and your team reach new heights of code quality and development efficiency. The future of coding is here, and it's powered by AI. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the world of AI and software development. Thank you for watching.